Chasing Anthony, and today we're going to be doing our first devlog. So, yeah, this is about the car racing game. I mean, this game. Okay, so now that the intro is finished, let's get here. So this is the devlog. This is the first devlog for this game. So this is the first thing that I've been doing. So if we go right here, I have added a few more cars like this one, definitely new. And this one, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing new when it comes to cars. And there I have added a few extra obstacles at the start. And I have definitely made these cars much faster than the main car, because right here, these cars are much faster than they used to be. And my car is at half the speed right now, which is the main car. And let me also show you, the gameplay has definitely changed, because now all I need to do is press 2 and I can look back, which I've changed the cameras. 3, and I can actually not only technically morph into other cars, because this AI is completely based on the player's actions. I'm kind of also viewing the other car's perspective. So if I can see, okay, is there any car finished yet? It looks like car 8 and 9 are stuck, yet still moving. So that's an interesting thing that I added. And this relies on me adding a ton of cameras. So they all have cameras, but they're just, I just grade them out because I don't want it to start off with some other car's camera. And the reason that I'm doing this is because it sets it active during the game, only when you click that certain camera. So in order to do this, I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to go to project settings, and this is the input manager. So it should start off at 18, and based on how many I created, so how many cameras that I add. So right here I have 26 because I have that many more car things right here. So it'll duplicate something called cancel, and it'll keep duplicating that. So I just change that to 1 key and set the positive button to 1. And for every other one, like 2 key, I set the positive button to 2, which is what sets it into action. And here in the code, what I did was, okay, so let's go to cam switch, and this is all of the cams that I've set as public so that we can edit and change which camera is there. And I also needed to make sure that we should not add this script that I added to any of the cameras that I have, because I've figured out that when it does this set active false, it actually basically makes the camera not exist anymore. So but then when it's like set active, it will make it actually exist, and it will make this one grayed out. So that's what it'll do, and that's actually an interesting part of this. And yeah, so that's a pretty cool mechanic. So it basically eliminates one camera and pops another camera, and you can eliminate that one camera and then pop it back to the past camera, which you can do that by just numbers, by see right here, input get button down, and I needed to do this for all 9 keys that I've added because I have 9 cameras, and so we need to set all of these, and each one I need to add to the scene, otherwise the code won't work. So that's also, and yeah, so what I was talking about, the fact that it won't work, is that the cameras will immediately just forget about the thing, and all of the cameras will get removed, which I've tried. If you put that script in one camera, when it switches to another, it'll eliminate this camera, but then the script won't be there, so the other camera will also stay grayed out, and you'll have no cameras in the scene, which will be terrible. So I just put it to a random game object, and I set it for each camera to have their own thing. And yeah, so I think that that's practically quite a bit of what I've done already. And so yeah, this is another speed through there. Since I've made them faster in this game, they're definitely gonna go much faster, and it'll be much more harder to control them. I mean, not by control. It'll be much more harder for me to get control over the cars and speed past them, like this. And I can +2 to see what it looks like for to see how the cars are looking like in the back. And I noticed that the car that just went past here, ignoring this one, was a blue car, and I realized that its number was 3, so let me just select that. And this is its current view, which I can technically morph into at this point, but yeah, this is its view of the whole stadium, and I think that it's done almost. So this is me. It looks like I may have first place. Nope, I do not. I did not get first place. And this was also extremely hard for me to search for assets, which I wanted to note, because all of these assets right here, let me open the package manager. So this asset is from one simple asset that was for cameras, I think. And yeah, this is a pretty solid asset. And yeah, this asset was pretty solid and pretty good. And there's these assets that were actually really good and really realistic. They really blew me away. So I used them all, aside from a few cars, but I can't have too many cars in the scene because that would just be unfair for whoever's playing. And so I'm going to show you. This was actually called the 10 Amazing Cars Volume 1. Sadly, there wasn't a Volume 2 when I ran out of cars that I could use. So the fastest looking and stuff like that. So I needed to get a new car, which was really hard to find because I seemed like this asset and this asset were the two good and only assets of cars that I could really find. So I managed to find one asset, and I made a few of my own tweaks to this car, and now it looks like it's a good car. So yeah, I'm glad with this. So this is from a whole nother asset just for this car. I downloaded that, and yeah, so I guess I'm pretty much wrapping things up. I'm pretty sure that I made the racetrack a little bit longer than it used to be, but yeah, that's slightly longer. And I'm just going to check for any other changes that I may have done, like some of the scenes. I have tried downloading and creating my own non-player based AI, so these cards have full control of that. But so to do that, I downloaded the Unity ML agents, but it ended up, I'm pretty sure that my download got corrupted because I got some cool assets, but when I imported it and put them in, the scripts for them, like the ML agents, like one was to balance a ball, they all basically failed because it noticed it gave me like an error and it said do not edit, and it said that it could not load any of the scripts. So that also gave me a ton of syntax errors, so I couldn't play either way. And yeah, just for having them in the thing, even if they're not taking part in any of the scenes, Unity will still not let you go on with it if you have a script that's not, whether it's in the scene or not. If it's not compiling properly, then it'll give you an error and not let you play. So this error that I keep getting right here, I'm gonna clear it. And that error was just because my Unity version is currently a little late. So what I mean by that is there's now a 2020 version out. So I'm just gonna download that, and yeah. I mean, I guess that wraps things up for our first devlog. I'm gonna be sure to create devlogs for other games, and that is it. Bye.